What's up, Lions fans? It's your boy King, man. Listen, hey, in the office right now, going over a few things, few topics. Man, we got to talk about the Colts. There's a lot going on right now. It is no more of a better time to be not only a football fan but a Lions fan, knowing that you have the best team in the entire NFL, which I tried to tell y'all guys in the previous video, but it is what it is. We'll get to that. We'll talk Indianapolis Colts. We'll talk about that topic. Not gonna say his name yet, but I'm probably sure a lot of you guys already know getting ready to talk about. So with that said, shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video, and let's dig in.
Hey, King paying for gas.
All right, you guys. So first, before I say anything, I got to do a little bit of gloating, right? You know what I'm saying? So, to those state fans and LSU fans that said it wouldn't happen, but it happened. Bryce Underwood is staying home. He announced it today. Bryce Underwood has flipped to Michigan. It is a great time to be a football fan in the state of Michigan in general. Besides just the Lions, just to be a football fan in Michigan right now is just, it's been amazing over these last 3 years, man. So, yeah, I had to get that out the way. Sorry, state fans, but not sorry. All right, man. So, Indianapolis Colts coming up this week, right? Pretty much the same scenario. This team has not faced a team of our caliber that's good on all levels. They've also had a lot of drama going on over there. Obviously, the quarterback situation. Richardson is just who he is, and I expect the Detroit Lions to not mess around in any way, shape, or form. We're going to take care of business flat out. We don't care what the scenario is, who's that quarterback, what your team does. If you got 3 toes and 1 butt cheek, we're going to whoop your ass, just like Dan Campbell said. So, like I said, I expect the Lions to come out and take care of business. We are a better team on the road than we are at home this season, at least. The one loss. I mean, it's not really saying much, right? So, but we'll come into your house and beat the snot out of you, and that's what I expected to happen against the Colts, man. Another game, another opportunity for guys like Darius Smith with this defense to continue to build that chemistry. I really want the Detroit Lions on the second half of this schedule to keep themselves consistent. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we've been doing. And I expect them to keep it going. I just don't, need no hiccup games. We already facing a few injuries with some of the main guys on our defense. We don't have time for that. And I don't think the Lions are built that way. We are a team that's straight laser focused on the objective. And that's get there, take it one game at a time, but get there and take care of business. Our eyes are obviously set on the Super Bowl, but with this team, it's just going to be game by game. It's going to be game by game. The defense got to, make sure that we just don't allow them to get loose at quarterback. With running quarterbacks a year ago is a little bit different with this team this season. We faced a couple of quarterbacks that can use their legs. to a certain degree, and it hasn't been as terrible as it's been in the past. I think we've kind of found a way to keep those guys contained. We learned early in the season against Mayfield, and I just feel like, we've moved to a different part where, the Detroit Lions just may be prepared, a little bit better prepared for a quarterback that's mobile. But I expect our defense to do what they do. It's very tough to score on us right now. Aaron Glenn, I can't say enough how much he deserves way more praise than what he's getting, because, all of the complaining and calling for his job was louder. Well, I think the praise needs to be even louder, because this defense has been unbelievable. You have Pro Bowl safeties back there doing their thing, and we've had ups and downs on our defensive line this season. So when you have a interception leader out there in Kirby Joseph, and an absolute just a playmaking hammer-headed just a boomstick back there, and Brian Branch, man, you just got to give that credit. He's putting them in position to win. He lets them go out there and be successful. He lets them be who they are. And that's the most important thing. He puts the trust in that defense to go out there and do what they do. And that's what I really appreciate about Aaron Glenn. He now has the option to do that. So, yeah. But I don't expect them to slow us down at all. At all. I honestly just don't think a team in this league can slow us down. Even in the Houston game, again, they scored points because of the slow start of the offense, but at the same time, the offense, put up enough points for us to come out with that victory and at the end of the day. So, even if we come out and have a slow start, it's just, I don't think you're going to do enough on our defense to last, because eventually we're going to break free. So that makes the Detroit Lions very, very hard to beat. Very hard to beat. So we'll see. But, like I said, I could sit here all day and tell you how good our team is. But there are certain personalities in the media that just won't let us live. You know what I'm saying? They just have that old hate mustered up against us. And it becomes embarrassing at one point. It's just like, come on, man, you're embarrassing yourself on national TV. It's not really even worth it. So, I tell you what, before we even get into that, I just want to say this Indianapolis Colts game is a pretty good game for you guys to bet on. So make sure you go over to the website at BetUS and get yourself signed up. And if you are already signed up, this is a game that's pretty simple, clear, and cut to me. It really is. So here's a few odds. Also, we have, we still gotta talk MVP. We still, looking forward to some of the playoff position, and that's going on right now in the league. Bets on where the Lions may end up at, and there's just everything available. We had the presidential thing going on. We had the Jake Paul and Tyson fight. They have everything available over there at BetUS, man. So remember, 50% bonuses up to your first deposit up to $2,000. So use that promo code U2150 and go ahead and get yourself prepared for this weekend. So you won't miss out on opportunity to make some good money, win some money. So, but I can bet that you guys know who I'm talking about. It's been all over social media. Nick Wright. Nick Wright, you long-haired, Dracula-looking mother person. I just don't understand it, man. You know, years ago, yeah, sure. I can understand that statement years ago. When Goff was coming to the Rams, even when I was giving him a hard time back then, at that time, he was a different player. He's a much younger guy, obviously, but a different player at that time. Obviously, he's grown a lot. He's done a lot, especially this season. So to still be going off of them same old standards, you tried to use the Houston game. Okay, they got off to a slow start. Got through all of those picks, right? 2 of those picks Goff through. The rest were some freak accident type crap, man. Tip balls and everything else. I'm not counting that. Goff, he threw 2 of those picks, and one of them was miscommunication between him and J-Mo. So, miss me with that. You know what I'm saying? You got some people in the media saying that Jared Goff absolutely just can't win MVP now. Bullshit. We still got a lot of football games to play. You want to talk about some perfect ratings? You want to talk about, just consistency throughout this season? He's entitled to an anomaly game, just like anybody else. Don't get me started on Patrick Mahomes this season. Please don't. You know what I'm saying? So, and Lamar Jackson, they just keep losing games over there. You know what I'm saying? So, I think he still very well much has an opportunity to compete for that MVP. I really do. But Nick Wright goes on and he says and calls Goff up. Basically just called him just a pedestrian, man. Just your friendly neighborhood Jared Goff. You know what I'm saying? It was just the highest form of disrespect. Me per se, I didn't get hot about it. I didn't get super duper angry about it. I made a couple of, few funny memes, but that's about it. I like that stuff. I love when they say the Lions can't do something. I love when they say something about Jared Goff negative, because whatever they say to you guys in the media, they can say whatever they want. They don't this and they don't that. Yes, they do. They watch, they listen. The Detroit Lions play things in a locker room. The entire week. This year has been a revenge tour. We've broken all type of franchise records. They hear you. And for him to go on there and say some bum ass shit like that it's ridiculous, man. It's just flat out ridiculous. And yeah, some of these guys just need to be stopped. But this guy has been a career Lions hater. So he's in hell right now. And I'm loving every second of it. Because he can't do what he wants to do, which is tear us down. So when you say something absurd like that, and then your co-host rip you to shreds, the only one that looks stupid is you, Nick Wright. You nerd-faced bastard. just craziness in the media. But yeah, just had to talk about that real quick. It makes absolutely no sense to me what he's saying. None at all. So there you have that. So, but yeah, we got to go and take care of business against the Colts. Get out, jump on them early. Same type of game plan, and don't let up. Keep pounding and destroying them. When you look around the league in the standings, right now you got the Eagles up under us. The Eagles' schedule is not friendly for the rest of the season. It is not friendly at all. I am not worried about them. San Francisco can kiss it. They're done. There won't be a NFC rematch with San Francisco. I can guarantee you that. Go look at some of these team schedules. They get real ugly. It ain't just the Bears. They get really ugly. So, yeah. With that said, I've been talking long enough, man. It's been a long, long day. So, leave it in the comment section, man. Let me know what you guys thought about what Nick Wright said. Man, just an idiot. Just an idiot. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.